Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Ken. I'm so glad you made the ride out here. It's so beautiful. Beautiful day, and I wanted you to see the renovation done, finally.
Can't wait. It looks amazing.
So when you walked in the door, it was a wall that was here. So basically we had a long hallway coming down, and we didn't have a window over here. So it was really nice that we were able to replace and put a nice window in this space, also one over here. So there was a window on that side, which was actually an office, believe it or not. And so we redid all of that and made this all into the kitchen, because I love in homes to make sure that it's a really nice area for family and friends when they gather, and you can see everybody, and it's a space that everybody can congregate in. So the dining room was actually situated over here, but what I did was removed the wall that was here, and then there was a door with a glass door. So it's kind of like its own space. And I guess in the 1950s, that was something you had, like these rooms that were basically, you know, that was the dining room, this the kitchen, and the congregating wasn't really a thing. So by opening this up, it made the space much more light and airy, allowed us to be able to see out into the backyard. And then I did a banquette. So I wanted this space to accommodate a lot of people.
Sarah, do you plan all this out on paper before any demolition starts?
We always do, and that's the one thing that I tell my clients is to call us ahead of time, because oftentimes we get calls where someone's in the midst of a renovation. They may have a dumpster in their driveway and they're calling us. But if you plan ahead when you're doing a renovation, like even 6 months before, it allows your design team to plan everything out, have consultations with contracting teams.
Love the kitchen, Sarah. What can you tell me about it?
Well, I'm actually going to get you a cup of coffee, because I
thought you'd
promised
never
that.
ask.
I promised that before you came, and I didn't even offer, but I know you like a black coffee, so it's hot and it's all ready for you.
Thank you.
But let me tell you about the kitchen. So because the kitchen was this small, dark, and dingy kitchen, it really didn't have, you know, a lot going on, and it probably wasn't done for over maybe 20, 30 years. And what I wanted to do when I planned this space is choose my appliances according to my lifestyle, which is what I do for my clients. I love to cook. I really love a gas range. So I did the fridge in such a way so it's panel ready. I was able to add the detail to the doors so you don't even know it's a fridge. And I love that in kitchens. You'll also find that I do my sconces beside the range. And that's kind of a signature of mine. I like that because in the evening I can have just the sconces on and it brightens things up, and it's just a bit of a different design feature. In a small home, you can't always have a huge island, so I made this one as large as I possibly can. So the dishwasher is integrated into the island. I wanted it to, as I said, I like my appliances so that you don't really notice that they're there. This is a great, great dishwasher. It's awesome because the clearances. A typical dishwasher will pull out to almost to here, so not allowing people to get through. This one's great because it is rolling out with one on the top.
Cool.
And then a separate one on the bottom. So it's a neat space saving. You can see that it only comes out as far as here. So that's kind of neat. Those are all the things that we look at when we're designing, making sure that we have interesting details in the homes we work on.
Wow, so many details. This the sink too.
So in certain houses, Ken, there is oftentimes where doors that swing impede traffic flow. So I love the idea of a barn door, which I did on the powder room. And the powder room is a multifunctional room because it's not only a powder room, but it's also my laundry room. If you remember, Ken, when you came before the renovation started, this had 2 small windows and a door leading to the backyard. So it really didn't maximize the view of the backyard. So by putting in this patio door, which I love, and having that horizontal lines of the mullions, it makes it look very modern. But then also adding drapery. Drapery is something that oftentimes when I ask clients and talk about it, they often are a little bit shy away from it. But I think it's important to see how they actually look and why it's important.
I don't think I've seen a screen like this before.
It's a custom design piece, and I didn't want to add a wall because I felt like when you walk in the door it would feel a little bit cavernous. So I added this screen. I had it custom made from a company who I love. And then walking into the living room, it adds just that little bit of privacy, but I can still see what's happening.
Yeah.
With kids coming up and down the stairs, people coming in the door. So I like
Super
that.
cool.
Sofa sectional, I love because it is very comfy. It offers my guests a lot of spaces to fit and sit. And also the fabric is really important. So when we're doing custom, we want to make sure that we have a fabric that is going to take the wear and tear. Yes, I have cream. I think I've taught my kids from a very young age, but this fabric can be wiped. So I'm not going to lie, we have had red pop spilled on it. It has come out. We've had lots of little accidents that happen along the way, but able to make sure that it gets cleaned up. So by customizing, we have those options.
Looks amazing, Sarah. You can really tell what a difference that having a designer makes in a renovation.
I think it does, because when you look at all the details that you can see from a home that may not have had a designer involved, I think that we captured many, many details and made the home into something that is conducive to family, lifestyle, and functionality.
Well, thanks for the coffee, Sarah. I'm off.
It's my pleasure. Come back again and enjoy the
I will.
space. But next time we're going to have a glass of wine or a beer.